I do like to be beside the Conversation Hat podcast. What's the date today, Ben? We don't need to leave this in. It's fine. It's the 20...
I told you this a moment ago.
Yeah,
27th of June, 2025.
In the year of our Lord, the 25th one. 25 years since the birth and death of Jesus Christ. Ben, how you doing? We're a bit warm today.
It is warm today.
Yeah. And of course, we cannot have the cooler on. Because we are too cool for school.
The what?
The cooler.
The cooler?
The cooler. Instead of the heater, the cooler. Too cool for school.
Do you mean the fan?
Fan? No, as far as I know, the Conversation Hat doesn't have any fan.
Sometimes I want to punch you.
That's fine. Sometimes I want to discover a way to better market the Conversation Hat. And yet, here we are.
Just get a professional marketer in.
No, I hear they're all... they're all twats.
They are all dicks. All the ones I know are dicks.
Yeah, they make a point of being dicks. They frankly don't like doing the work.
All the ones that I know in this room are dicks.
What, like the baby pile? Those are former colleagues of mine in the baby pile.
I don't like that.
You don't like the baby pile? What's wrong with the baby pile?
There's a pile of babies, and then it's very close to baby piles, and then is that like small piles, or is it piles of babies?
Ben, it's
Can babies get piles?
Well, they've been piled.
What is piles?
It's hemorrhoids, isn't it?
Mm.
I think. Well, they are a pile of...
I know it's something bummy.
Sticky melted babies, specifically.
Why?
Because of the mistakes they made in the previous life.
Okay.
It's just a baby tower bed. You don't got to worry about it.
It's a pile.
I think if I put a little, like a cork underneath it, it'll look a bit like a grotesque Christmas tree.
Do you know what I always find really, really entertaining?
Is it an audio show that talks about things in the room?
It's when I'm listening to a podcast and they start talking about visual things.
Well, maybe I'll start the audio one here. That would
add mystery.
That would add, yes. What were they talking about before?
For once, it wasn't
baby piles.
Illegal stuff.
Illegal stuff. Melted babies aren't illegal, Ben.
Okay, now you've just ruined it.
No, because again,
because now you've just ruined it. Because you've said it and I go, oh, it was baby piles, cool.
No, but they don't know what baby piles is.
And now, once again, we're talking about something that's in the room with us on an audio show.
I didn't say that it was in the room with us.
You've just ruined it with the baby piles.
Can I fix it again?
We were meant to leave it ambiguous and mystery. I'll have to go onto the YouTube and help them not make money off of their unmonetized videos.
Well, they're going to have to do that to see.
Ruined it with baby piles.
Thing one, they're going to have to do that for the dance you just did. It felt racist, but I'm not sure against whom. It felt like it was a criminal act what you just did, one way or another.
Go onto YouTube to see me apparently commit a criminal act via the medium of dance.
Dance Crimes with Ben Pearson, thing 2. I'm just going to fade it up somewhere in the bit where, like, I don't know if you'll hear the dance. There might be, like, some vague shaking.
Okay, cool.
But I'll fade it up at some point so people don't have to hear any of the discussion of baby piles.
Well, that's good enough. Thank you. I have been awake for too long today, and it's the first one we're recording to you live in your ears. Conversation Hat Podcast. Welcome, Liam.
Hey man, how's it going?
How are you?
I get the sense that I'm slightly better rested than you are. Yeah, I've been carrying the big Conversation Hat suitcase, which is very broken.
The conversation sack.
The Converse suitcase.
No.
Hat.
Conversation sack.
The conversation sack. Yes, the conversation carry-on.
Carry on conversing.
Carry on conversing. Yes. I'm doing all right. I'm not enjoying this heat, and I have not been enjoying this heat for what feels like forever. I did have is it a staycation if you're in someone else's house?
I think
legally.
I think staycations are when you don't leave your country for a holiday.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
If we went to a caravan by the seaside.
Okay, interesting.
Or the Peak District, that would be a staycation.
I'd still call that a holiday,
or anything most Americans consider a vacation is a staycation because they don't leave. Because they don't have passports.
But they can vacation on the other side of the coast and still be in the same, for now, in the same country.
Yeah, but it's not a proper country, is it? It's just a load of little countries pretending. It's a lot of... Like, English is a language of many languages in a trench coat. America is just a bunch of countries pretending.
It's tricky, right? Because, and I know this is supposed to be a distraction from the outside, but, like, thinking about the American Civil War, on the face of it, what we're taught is that the Confederates wanted to carry on doing slavery and Lincoln and his boys wanted to end slavery, which is, of course, not true at all. Lincoln wasn't exactly anti-slavery. It was more that the Confederates wanted the South to secede from the United States so that they could do things not limited to carry on doing slavery.
Like double slavery,
triple slavery, slavery pie, etc. Don't eat the slavery pie.
So Americans left the UK
yes,
because they wanted to be extra religious and a bit mental.
Yes.
And then a group of them
yeah.
wanted to leave the extra religious bit mental people and be extra religious and extra more mental.
I don't know if religion...
Is that where the Bible Belt? That's probably why they're beneath the Bible
Belt's
Belt.
kind of in the centre,
They are the pendulous berries hanging from below the Bible Belt. I don't know where it is. I feel like it's probably Texas.
Texas is the south. The Bible Belt, I think, is in the middle.
Yeah. So south of the Bible Belt is the pendulous berries of Texas.
The Texas berries. Looking back on it, yeah, okay, so slavery was an issue, but the war was absolutely not fought about exclusively slavery. We've just painted it that way so that we can pretend Americans are nicer than they necessarily are.
I think we did that. I haven't painted any books.
But I'm just talking about like the way we've been taught things. So the thing is, the Union, it's called the Union because they wanted to remain being a union. The South wanted to secede, and like as much as the Confederate flag makes me go, "Ugh, fascists." I mean, both the flags do that now. The United States flags. The thing is,
finally come together,
united in hatred.
Yay, fascism!
Yay, everyone happy. Some people happy. Some
not
people
very many people happy.
Very happy, but not so much with everyone. These days, I'm like, yeah, America is too big. Like, if the South had seceded, we would have then Canada, the northern states, the Confederate States, Mexico, South America, and actually a smaller United States.
We'd probably still call it America, though, because a lot of the people in the world just think that Africa's a country because it's very difficult to remember all
But those
the
people are
names.
Americans. But it is tricky, like how I think if we'd grown up with there being the Union States and the Confederate States, they would have a different name by now. And when we say America, it would refer to the left-hand side of the map rather than
Confederate United States of America. Kusa!
And it would also mean that like the United States wouldn't be a ridiculous powerhouse of bullshit. Sort of depends where California is in terms of who has the money. Yes, so what was I going to say? You were
agreeing with the Confederate United States.
I was siding with the Confederates. Yeah. Add them to the list next to Al Qaeda.
Yeah. They might get on well.
They might get
I don't know much about either of them personally.
If they just put aside their differences and just bonded over the fact that they were mental extremists, they might get on.
I think the problem with mental extremists is that they don't really put aside the differences.
Yeah, they're not big on the whole conceding.
They're not big on, let's just sit down and share some ideas or have a little chat.
Have a cup of tea. It's a good time to be alive. The Commonwealth has sort of interestingly come into play because Canada, because of its relationship with the UK and France, is considering becoming part of the EU. Do you know about this?
I didn't know about that.
To keep it safe from old orange dickhead man.
I think they should just put up a wall.
They should just put up a big snow wall. It should be guarded by ex-criminals and bastard sons.
I think it might have been Jim Jeffries that said that they should just have a wall like quite far up but only like 3 foot high. So you've got to walk really, really far.
Yes.
Then only the fit ones can go in and get free healthcare.
You just put up an ice wall so like I assume a third of people from the States can go, well, that's the edge of the world.
I thought you meant like Game of Thrones.
No, I did, but now I'm making it a flat earth thing.
Okay.
Because they think that there's a big ice wall and then nothing.
But then what's the ice wall on?
The ice wall is on the earth, but it's the last thing.
then what's on the other side of the ice wall?
Space, that's what they're saying.
So what's on the underneath?
The underneath,
Yeah.
that's what they want to know. That's what that little bathtub full of billionaires is going to go find out.
Bathtub full of billionaires is it's a good name for an album.
Bathtub of Billionaires is great. If you that's why if you keep digging straight down, sooner or later the CIA will turn up. Did you see the thing about the woman who kept digging under her house until it became a structural issue? Just for a laugh. She was hiding her identity really well and not letting anyone know where she was, and she was using I think she was using a VPN to upload videos, so you couldn't place her in the States. It was definitely in the States. You couldn't place her. But she was just digging under her house, and she had a load of videos about she went down real far, and she kept hitting, oh, that's pipes, we'll go this way. And because she was like, well, it's my property and I'm not telling anyone where I am, so they're not going to stop me.
Yeah, I pay ground rent. All this ground is mine. I'm just moving it
all
about.
the way through to
all the way down
to the outside when you fall through.
There's a game about digging a hole.
There's lots of games.
It's called A Game About Digging a Hole.
Is that the one Game Grumps played?
Amongst others, yes.
Deep Rock Galactic, also about digging a hole. Minecraft is kind of about digging holes.
Yeah, but that's about mining and crafting.
Yes, it's about digging a hole and then what can you build with the things that you dug. I haven't installed Minecraft in some time because I think there is a very real risk that I would I have an income threshold where if I make this much money in a month, I can install Minecraft for a bit. Because it's a time sink, Ben, because I will lose
I
time.
understand that it's a time sink, but no, fair enough.
If I make
No.
If I make enough money that I can just fuck off the next 2 months, then it's fine. Yeah. Because Total War, the Warhammer Total War used to be a problem, but the thing is that game is now so big it's become very crashy. So it takes about 20 minutes to load, and then you can take your turn, which might take 3 minutes, and then you have to wait 5 minutes for everyone else to take their turn.
Like Baldur's Gate 3.
Kind of worse than Baldur's Gate 3.
There were some battles in Baldur's Gate 3 that I went to the kitchen, made myself a drink and a sandwich, and came back, and then it was nearly my turn.
But then at least you can see what the other people are doing.
I couldn't. I was in the kitchen making a sandwich.
One might usually be able to see what the other people are doing and then plan your turn accordingly. So you see, oh, they've used this spell, therefore they don't have that spell again.
No,
you can strategize.
Just run in.
It is more fun.
Running
but
with
the thing about Total War is
stabbing.
People are taking their turn, and they're on the other side of the globe, so you do not know what they're doing, and frankly, it is not your business for a while.
Resident Evil 9's been announced.
Oh, yeah?
Very excited.
Lovely.
I watched a bunch of... I watched the Capcom announcement interviewee bits that went up the other. This is old news by now, I'm sure. Yeah. But it's very, very exciting. They look like they're properly leaning into the horror again.
Cool.
Got a new main character called Grace Ashcroft, who is an introverted, easily scared FBI agent. Because they wanted to double in with the horror and have a character that's going to be as scared as the player.
Does the FBI hire introverted, easily terrified women? So
Maybe.
I've assumed a gender there, but no.
Yes,
right. Yeah.
Grace is a lady, as far as we know.
So I thought the name was Ash, and that could go either way.
Grace Ashcroft.
Grace Ashcroft.
Well, I mean, her mother was murdered in a thing 8 years ago, so maybe... she wasn't. Okay. And then this has affected, I don't know how this may have affected. Okay. But they did play with they thought about having Leon S. Kennedy. The S stands for sexy, who is voiced originally, as you know, by the wonderful... That's right, Matt Mercer. And there's some new guy for the remake, and the only thing I didn't like about the remake was...
The S stands for assassinated.
The S stands for sexy.
Sexy.
But they were like, yeah, we thought we wanted to have him, but then you can't have him in a horror game because of all the shit he's seen. He's not going to get scared by a bucket falling over.
Right, okay.
So they can't...
That's interesting.
If they want to make it... Everyone knows the most terrifying part of Resident Evil 8 was House Benvenuto. Benvenuto? It was the house that we don't talk about. That was the review of the game.
Cool.
For several months, I think no one mentioned it. Was just, there's the house that we don't talk about.
Okay. Right. Fine.
So I think they're really leaning into that, and it is stuff like just a door opening Right. But it's at the end of the corridor. You go, no, I don't want to, because something's going to get me. And then, well, does it?
Right. Okay.
It will make you go into the room, and the room will be it's just fine.
Just a normal room.
It's just fine. I'll close the door, and then no, and then you don't want to go out in the corridor anymore, even though because the room that you were terrified of now feels safe.
The room is just a normal room, but the decor has been poorly considered.
Spooky.
The feng shui
the
is
feng
iffy.
shui. It is off.
Feng shui.
Yeah, but that'll be cool.
Sweet.
27th of February next year,
That's a while.
marking the 30th anniversary of Resident Evil.
Wow.
I'm hoping that we get another remake. I want Code Veronica. I want Resident Evil 5, but that was problematic when it came out.
How come?
Oh, it was a big white American dude going to Africa and shooting a bunch of black people.
Oh, so a work of fiction then?
They were infected by evil things, but it was also,
Yeah, it's got Zulu vibes, doesn't
like
it?
a little bit of it just went, that wasn't the point. Like, that was...
Sure, it wasn't about that.
No, but I think someone pointed it out and everyone went, I haven't played it in years and years, so yeah, they might have to do a bigger rethink of that.
Sweet. Do you want to pull a question out?
Oh shit! Yeah, we're doing a show.
Yeah, we got at least 10 minutes of show to do.
It's time to pull a question out the hat. It's time to pull a question out the hat. It's time to pull a question out the hat and answer it in some way.
This is from Disappointed Dragon.
How's it going, buddy?
What could possibly go wrong? World War III.
Oh, that was the question. I thought that was in reaction to...
Oh no, the question is what could possibly go wrong?
Oh, I thought it was Disappointed Dragon, what could possibly go wrong?
No.
The question is, I see.
So we could, World War III, we could accidentally make a game that people see as white American dude going and shooting a load of black people.
Yeah. Can I talk
That
on
was
World
awful.
War III for a little bit? That could have gone wrong, and it did. He dropped it, and now we don't know what it says.
But if that's the worst that happens, it's not bad.
First thing is, World War III isn't going to happen to us. World War III is currently happening to the people of Iran, Gaza, etc. It's already there.
How many people need to be involved for it to be a world war?
This
Because
is
there's 3 countries happening there at the moment that I think are that are bombing each other.
I would say, like, if they're not bordering each other, it becomes a world war. But I don't know, because you could say
Oh, then there's been a world war going on since.
Exactly. So thing number 2 is the threat of world war and the threat of nuclear extermination. If we're scared of that, if we as British civilians are scared of conscription, scared of a sarin gas attack by Russian agents, if we're scared of nuclear bombs, that plays into Putin's hand. That plays into Netanyahu's hand. Those dickheads want us to be afraid of war because we will think, oh, I don't want there to be a world war because I don't want to die. We're not going to die in a world war. Who the fuck is targeting Norwich?
Well, now that we have nuclear-capable jet fighters not far away from where we're sat, people who don't want us to use the nuclear-capable jet fighters.
Yeah, but those people don't have the means to do shit about it. And they're not going to. The threat of...
It feels like Liam's tempting fate.
No, it's fucking fine. Like, no, the threat of war, if we're scared of war, we're not going to stand up to dickheads like Netanyahu and Putin. What's going on in the Middle East is 2 dickhead regimes having a go at each other, and it sucks that, like, it's going to be their civilians that are going to get caught in the middle of it. That's bad.
I mean, that's also
people
another...
should rise up against it, but the thing is, the people who are in charge of Iran are dickheads, and the people of Iran might rise up and do something about it. The people of Israel are trying to do something about Netanyahu. Did you know Netanyahu has been found guilty of financial crimes, the same as Trump? But you can't send a sitting leader of a country to prison, and you also will not be ousted as leader of a country if you're at war.
I'd still rather not have World War III, to be honest.
There's not going to be World War III, we're fine.
Call me a radicalist. I'd rather not have war.
You know, I would prefer there to not be war at all. I would also prefer that people in Iran, even if, because the thing on social media is like, oh, Iran aren't the good guys, you know, they're a very misogynistic culture. I'm like, yeah, but I also believe in like letting people decide how their country run. I don't. Controversial. I don't love Al Qaeda. I know I've said things to the contrary in the past.
I need to make a call.
That's Ben's line. He's out now. Stop presses. Man not in favour of that. I don't love Al Qaeda, but I also believe that the people from a country should be in charge of that country. The reason that Iran is currently fucked is because in the 50s, and this is true and provable and discoverable, not a conspiracy, actually happened and is provable. America went over to Iran to oust the very liberal government, put in charge a mental dickhead, and it has been his government that has succeeded itself since. That's why Iran is kind of mental. But I do also believe that people from a country should be in charge of that country, which is why when the Americans pulled out of Afghanistan and Al-Qaeda formed a government, I was a bit like, that sucks for the people of Afghanistan, but at least the people of Afghanistan are in charge of Afghanistan.
We got rid of a lot of the heroin.
Yeah, fine, whatever. So what I'm getting at, Ben, there isn't going to be a World War III. If you're afraid of World War III, that plays into the hand of dickheads like Putin and Netanyahu.
I don't think not personally. I don't think me going, oh, that's all a bit close, isn't it?
Yeah.
Me personally doing that, Putin's not there flicking his bean. Going,
He might be. They've got the technology to flick his bean. He's got a guy for that.
Lovely.
Or Kraken.
Oh,
I
love being Russian king man. Me, 99% of the votes. Flicky, flicky, flicky. Bean, bean, bean.
Flicky, flicky, vote, vote.
Flicky, flicky, vote, vote.
There isn't going to be a World War III. There is currently a huge war happening in a different bit of the world, and it sucks. But it isn't really our business. We should stop selling weapons to people, though. We really ought to stop financially supporting the state of Israel because it's run by a criminal. And likewise, we should stop supporting the United States for exactly the same reasons.
It's run by a criminal.
Criminal and dickhead.
I don't eat McDonald's anymore.
Why do you not eat McDonald's anymore?
Oh, because of the money.
Yeah.
And where the money goes. And it goes to bombs.
I'm going to stop paying for Spotify. Do you know what Spotify have been up to?
Is it sending bombs to Israel?
They're creating arms, AI-powered arms. They're an arms company. Spotify are an arms company.
Yeah, yes, I did.
And I've been saying that for the last year, and everyone's been like, that's a bit extreme, but it has come out recently that Spotify are an arms company. So if you're paying for Spotify, I would urge you to not. Patreon.com/Conversation Hat Podcast.
So I'd say that's the worst. That's what.
That's what could
possibly go wrong. Liam could manifest World War III by saying it's not happening. Spotify could go from not paying artists to becoming Skynet.
Can I just add an addendum? Spotify are in-house using AI to manufacture pop artists to generate income that would otherwise be paid to normal people like me, actual creative people. It's taking that royalty income and diverting it into arms production.
I mean that as well.
Literally money that should be mine. By rights.
Liam is...
Because of the copyright on my intellectual property that I own 100% of, except for that sax player I gave 50 quid. And when he reminds me, Psy is being diverted into fucking bombs powered by robots. It's fucking Skynet, but it's also IP infringement.
Because Liam has made music.
Because of my janky beats.
He's arming the
my janky beats are
ground
arming
troops
Israel
of World War III.
Yeah, this is the thing, like, you can't think too much about what a hellscape the world is because it's just a bummer.
Liam is arming the world, prepared for destruction.
My janky
I am
beats are...
fighting for peace by having not have had 199 rap of the day for over 2 years, I think now.
Wow, that's so many days.
Many days.
700 wraps of the day.
I mean, I wouldn't have had a wrap of the day all of those times, but I was spending far too much money in McDonald's. Do you want a toy in your kids' meal? Not anymore. They've turned into tanks and we're sending them overseas to bomb things. So I think the worst, what could possibly go wrong is this light-hearted entertainment podcast could get real heavy for 10 full minutes after just starting. Can we go back to playing video games?
Can I make it even worse? If you are a Spotify Premium subscriber and you are listening to this podcast in this moment right now,
please give us 5 stars.
You are arming Israel through Spotify. I don't know if there's a Spotify Israel connection, but there is a Spotify are making arms. So can I please insist that you listen to the Conversation Hat somewhere else?
I know more people listen to us on Spotify than
yes, I know. I'm going to insist that they listen elsewhere.
What about YouTube? Are they kidding us? Google, for fuck's sake.
So
Google's training all their AI with YouTube videos, which is also...
Yes. So you put the AI stuff aside because
it might be buried real deep in the T's and C's.
You can listen on Amazon Music and Audible. Both of those, Amazon, not a big fan
Amazon, of course, the best company. Did you see Bezos tried to rent out the Vatican or some shit?
No, I think he successfully hired the Vatican for his wedding.
Everyone told him to fuck off, so he's had to change venue.
Good. Amazon, not great. Fine. The thing about Google is, yes, Google are themselves doing dodgy shit. Google might have to sell off bits of its company.
The Earth?
It's returning Google Earth to Mother Gaia.
Oh,
you
nice.
can go to maps.gaia.com.
She had a receipt.
Yeah, she did. So
it was carbon.
Lovely stuff. YouTube might not be a Google property forever. That would be nice. We are on YouTube. We would, if we do well on YouTube, we have a much higher chance of earning money. Yes, you are right to gasp. Deezer. Deezer aren't fuckheads. So if you...
This is one aunt fuckhead. This is my second aunt fuckhead. Deezer aren't fuckheads.
Yeah. Deezer nuts.
I can figure out how to do Deezer nuts one. So
Deezer is for music. They give the highest percentage of royalty share to artists. So for music stuff, Blue Avatar, the musical endeavour, indeed Conversation Hat's first mixtape. You can get podcasts on Deezer as well. Podbean are independent.
Not the one that Putin flicks.
No, that's the Vote Bean. That's the World War Vote Bean. Podbean for podcasts is probably the best place to go. Do Acast have their own app? Why would you know? Sure.
I think Acast... I don't know if it has an app, but it's a thing that we're on.
If you are listening to Spotify and you're a premium subscriber, I would encourage you to stop that, and you can go to Podbean, and you do not have to pay any money to listen to the Conversation Hat.
Leaving us a 5-star review is also free.
If you're someone like me that already has an Audible app for necessary reasons such as not being able to read, you may as well listen to the podcast on Audible. I'm just going to encourage people to not go to Spotify. We need to keep uploading the episodes there, but I think it's important that we do that and also say, please stop using that Spotify because it's run by a cunt.
Yeah.
It's run by an actual warmonger. So, you know.
I prefer cheese.
Cheesemonger.
Yes.
Yeah. What's the worst that could happen? I feel like...
I wasn't even that. It was what could possibly go wrong.
What could possibly go wrong?
It's not even the worst that could happen.
He just lists some things that could go wrong. I do feel a sense of relief now, having complained for 10 solid minutes.
The floor is wetter.
Yeah.
It's like a release. Well, I mean, that's an episode.
It is, objectively speaking, an episode.
I liked it when we were talking about games.
There's 20 minutes of charming game chat and Ben dancing and not mentioning the baby pile. So that's good. It's only been 10 minutes of Liam going, no, here's how come everything is fucked. I think you can forgive that, and we'll call it education. We'll call it news. Hey?
What have you learnt today? Comment on Spotify or...
If you could go
on YouTube and comment on all of the... I'm speaking, sir!
Sorry.
Go onto YouTube and comment on all of the videos saying, hey, this is awesome, you should monetize it. Also, Liam, stop interrupting, take the hat off. It's full of questions.
Questions in my hair.
Oh.
Yes, sorry.
Scrape it out.
I was going to say, if you could go to YouTube and just tell me that I'm doing a good job, I'd really appreciate it. Got a really itchy mouth.
That's the herpes.
Is it herpes if you get it from a guy? Is it not then his
It's
peas?
his peas. Oh, I got his peas.
I think
I
that
got his peas from his purse.
that may be the first joke of the episode.
Yeah, probably.
I'm sorry, disappointed Dragon.
Why is your mouth itchy?
I know it's so itchy.
Seen the amount of beard I've got happening at the moment?
No, but the roof of my mouth.
This less than a week. Wait, no, fuck. Okay, just over a week, and
Yeah,
I
you're
can
gonna
shave
Are you
this.
going to live stream the shaving?
No, I'm going. I'm going to my barber's.
Do they not have a live stream set up?
I don't know. They have MTV or some sort of music channel on, so they'd either have to turn that off or we're going to get copyright infringed.
MTV was set up by one of the monkeys. I still find that fascinating.
Coco.
Yes, Coco, Michael Jackson's monkey, set up.
Michael Jackson's monkey was Bubbles.
Oh, who's Coco then?
He'd rather have a bowl of Cocoa Pops.
Coco, the Cocoa Pop spokes monkey.
Yeah.
The spokes ape. Spokes gibbon.
It's not a gibbon.
Spokes macaque.
Liam started investigating piercings. I've got spokes.
Macaque's really hairy.
Okay, I think that's time for us to just finish.
That's the second joke of the episode. It would be a good time to end.
Conversation.
Ben, I have two titles to choose from, but first, if people have found you enlightening and charming and want to know more about you,
I recommend Therapist.
yeah, don't listen to this guy. He's all fucked in the head.
I mean, if you feel that was enlightening, then how in the dark are you?
They might be a complete idiot.
Maybe.
Yeah. Hypothetically.
Instagram, Spike Pearson, Peison. I won't have this beard by the time you look on that. I might have another one, but it'll be less than this. Or if you're listening to it, I might sound slightly different, but it's photos there. Very little sound. So it doesn't matter.
Oh, I see what you mean. Like the acoustic properties of your face will be different.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it won't matter because it'll be a photo.
What will the acoustic properties of the photo be? I see. I am at LT Guitarist. I do stupid music and music-related things. I have music coming out this year. Don't listen on Spotify.
Don't listen. No.
Yeah, fuck it. As long as it's playing, I don't care.
If that sort of advertising worked for Lewis Capaldi, it can work for you.
Yeah, fair. I like Lewis Capaldi. And the podcast is at Convo Hat Podcast. If you want to see us, then you can go watch us.
Perverts.
On all the apps, pretty much, including the evil one. Then I have two titles to choose from.
Yep.
Criminal Acts of Dance
I mean, it's going to be that one.
or Baby Piles.
It's going to be Criminal Acts of Dance.
Lovely stuff. And just to wrap up, we have wrapped up.
His name is Liam and he's here to say goodbye.